Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the Creo chocolate, 46% milk chocolate that we picked up during a recent trip to Portland, Oregon. And like we mentioned in the last video that talked about Creo chocolate, the owner of this store was super nice to us, gave us a very thorough overview of the chocolates that he makes, of his store, of his family history, and of where they source these cocoa beans. These are directly sourced cocoa beans, I think from Colombia if I remember correctly. But the chocolate has organic sugar, cocoa beans, organic whole milk, organic dark brown sugar, vanilla beans, and it contains milk. You know, it's classic milk. It contains real actual milk as opposed to just like milk products. And it's handcrafted from bean to bar. And I would really say check out their store, Creo Chocolate, online. We bought, I don't know, at this point maybe like 20 chocolates from them, and they've all been delicious. So I don't think you'll go wrong supporting a local chocolatier who really, you know, likes the craft of making chocolate. Let's taste it.
Opening this chocolate's super easy like last time. They have a bunch of information inside the box about who they are and where they get the chocolate from, which I really like. I really like when they take advantage of the packaging to tell more about their story, because it adds to the, you know, experience of tasting the chocolate. And then the chocolate's in this nice kind of like food safe plastic that rips open. Looks like it's already broken a tiny bit. And we have these beautiful little square bars that have the little cocoa logo on them. But I think they're like perfect bite-sized pieces, honestly. I like the proportions that they've decided on. And the snap is really beautiful and crisp. You can tell that the temperature of the chocolate has been tempered really well because it has this beautiful shine on it on both sides. And it smells really aromatic once the snap goes off. Let's try it out.
You're right, the chocolate is very aromatic and it's very nice smelling. But what is that smell? Is it, you think it's the milk? Like the actual, you know, quote unquote classic milk?
It's not a strong smell, but it's just a beautiful smell that like starts to stimulate the appetite and the senses and kind of prepares you for the chocolate.
It's very welcoming. Like it's pleasant and soft, very welcoming.
Ready?
Yes. 3, 2, 1. I think that's my primary finding from this chocolate, that I expected it to be very melty, very sort of soft to the tongue, but it kept its shape. You could bite through it. It kept like that nice chunky solidness to it. Of the taste, I would say that the primary taste is the taste of milk chocolate. I couldn't detect any, I want to say, floral or herbal notes on it. It's not very earthy. But there is some earthiness to it. Like it's not very musky, you know, in that sense. Like we've had some chocolates in the past that we described as very musky. This chocolate, I would just sort of say, you know, very, very nice standard milk chocolate, 46%, I think. And
yeah, it doesn't melt too much when you first bite into it, so there's not like an initial punch. But then as it melts, you're gonna get the nice richness of the milkiness of the milk chocolate. And then I think the strongest notes come near the end of the chocolate, as it's almost come and dissolved at the end of your mouth, where you get some of the like nice notes of the cocoa that they've used. And it's like a very stable chocolate. Like these kinds of chocolates, sometimes you're like, maybe I would use this for baking or something like that. This one's not quite like that. Like it's not just feels like the raw cocoa ingredient, but it's a nice pleasant,
very pleasant
milk.
And it's not very strong, you know, there isn't like a strong heavy aftertaste. So I enjoyed it, but it just, you know, it's a good solid chocolate, but somehow it just feels a little bland compared to all the other ones we've had. I guess I would rate it a 6. You know,
it's pretty high.
It is high. I would give it a 6. It's nice, it's solid, it'll get you what you want. It's a very well executed milk chocolate, but compared to the single origin cocoa type chocolates where there's just like that little extra hint of something, you know, that little like
Yeah. I think the cocoa doesn't shine through as much. And I was looking at the ingredients, like there is sugar and dark brown sugar in this. And so you do feel that sweetness.
Yes.
I think from those other elements and less of like different cocoa notes coming through that we get from our single source cocoa.
You know what I think that earthiness that I was talking about was? I think it's the dark brown sugar.
Maybe.
I think that's where that like dark hint of earthy something is coming through for me. How would you rate it?
I give it a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think it's still a really good chocolate, but just for my palate and preferences, I don't know. We've had other chocolates that I've liked better.
Interesting,
Yeah.
interesting. Even though it's a 46% milk, that's like right in your territory.
Yeah. I mean, we met the maker. I think he likes like dark chocolate a bit
That's
more.
true, that's true.
And leans towards that, and I don't like dark chocolate. So.
Cool.
Right.
Well, thank you everyone. Please try the Creo chocolate. All of their varieties are excellent. We have not been sponsored to say this. We just really enjoyed the experience. We enjoyed meeting the chocolate maker, and it'd be awesome if you support them. Till next time.
Bye.